Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and we did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone that, frankly, I was unprepared to talk about because I thought I had a couple more weeks before this was going to happen. In case you didn't see everything that's been happening on the channel the past 2 days, this Bo Burnham thing has really blown up for me. So thank you to everybody who's new here because of those videos. Thank you to everybody who's been around for a while. I've said it before on this channel, this 1,000 subscriber milestone was really important to me because this is when monetization happens, which is really cool, but what comes with that more is the idea of being a professional. Even though once monetization actually goes through, there's still some, paperwork and some legal things to get through. I'm going to be making, a few dollars a week. It's not like, oh, all of a sudden now I'm getting paid the big bucks. No, I'm not. But now I have that. I'm a professional movie critic, comedian, YouTuber, however you want to put it. I am that, and nobody can ever take that away from me, and that's a really cool thing to finally be able to say, because even though I made some money from merchandise and stuff, it never really felt like I was being paid to do what I loved, and now I'm going to be able to say that I do what I love for a job, and that's amazing. So that's really cool. But also, this whole week or just past few days has been crazy with everybody coming in from the Bo Burnham videos. If you're subscribed because of that and now you're watching this video, hello, welcome. This channel might not be what you think it is or thought it was when you subscribed. I don't really do videos like that all that often. Not saying that I never do. I've got a whole series called Rants where I do rant about different things and kind of pick them apart and talk about them. Do a little bit of research and, give my explanation of things. So if you like that kind of video, you will probably enjoy those rants. They're not always on Bo Burnham. Obviously, that's really rare. But I do actually have a rant from 3 years ago about the Make Happy special and Bo Burnham in general. So maybe check that out. Another thing you guys might be interested in is my First Thought series, where I kind of do that same thing where I just sit there and talk about something, give my ideas, give my explanation, give my critiques of things, my criticism of things. So if you like that, then once again, maybe check out that playlist or something. But also, I do stuff very different, which actually most of my subscribers are here for, just not the new guys, I'm assuming. And that is, I do reviews, or drunk reviews of movies, where it's me sitting here, scene by scene, basically going through movies, reacting to it in a hopefully funny way. So that's very different than anything that you guys were expecting probably from what that video was. I wasn't expecting to have to say this in a yay, we hit 1,000 subscribers, but at least 200 of you have no idea what my channel actually is. So I won't be shocked, I won't be surprised when some of you leave, but please, before you do, at least check out some of the other content. You may end up liking it. It'll be a lot different than what you subscribed for, but I'm proud of it. I put a lot of work into it, and I think that it is good, so maybe check that out. But once again, if that's not what you're here for, that's not what you're expecting, I understand it. It's very different. I do a little bit of everything. My whole goal with this channel is to make the content that I want to make, or I've put it before as content that I would want to see as a subscriber, or as a fan, or whatever. So I'll be honest, when the Bo Burnham videos just blew up, my first thought was, how can I capitalize off of this? I need to make more breakdown videos. I need to make more ending explained videos and stuff like that. Or more, Bo Burnham related stuff. How much more can I milk that Bo Burnham thing? How can I... That was kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't do that. How much more can I get out of the cash cow that is Bo Burnham videos, apparently? And I had to stop and kind of remind myself that I've done what I want to do with those. I wanted to make those few videos, and I made them. I'm proud of them. I like what I put into them. I like how they turned out, and I'm really happy with the success they've had, but that's all I have to say. And I shouldn't try to force anything else out of it. It would just be disingenuous. I'm totally open to making more breakdowns or ending explained videos, but that's not really the main thing I do on this channel. If you want me to do more, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to do more. I just, right off the top of my head, I don't have anything in mind to do. So I'm sure I'll do more. I've been wanting to do ending explained videos for a while. I just never got into it because I thought it was pretentious. It's just like, here, let me explain this movie to you, this thing to you. I just always tried to stay away from that, but it was really fun to make, and a lot of people liked it. So I'm definitely interested in making more. Just, one, let me know what you want to see, because I don't have any off the top of my head that I want to do. And two, be aware that that's not the main thing that I do on this channel. So, like I said, please stick around for everything that I do, but know that that's not probably what you thought you were signing up for. But anyway, if you're here, long-term, short-term, whatever, thank you for being here, because like I said, this is so important to me. Like, I was smiling all day yesterday, and yes, there was a lot going on with these videos that was a bit overwhelming. This isn't how I expected it to happen, and with all of the influx of great things that happened with these videos, there was also a lot of negative comments that you had to learn to ignore a little bit, because, you know, the amount of negative comments is maybe 5% of them, 10% of them, but when you're getting more comments on a video than any time before that I've ever had, like, I got more likes on this video than most of my videos get views. Like, it wasn't a normal video for me, so I'm having to learn how to ignore a little bit more. I may have responded back harshly to a couple of people, and I apologize for that. I'm still working it out. Still working on how to react to these kind of situations. But I don't want to make this video just about Bo Burnham, because this was a long time coming. My long time subscribers know I have, you know, goals for every year. And I had set 1,000 subscribers as the goal for this year, because I try to double the amount of subscribers I have every year. And it looks like we're going to do that this year, because every year I set a low bar and a high bar. So I wanted, not to jinx myself here, but 1,200 subscribers. And now that looks like it might happen. Not saying it definitely will, but I had set the bar a little bit lower at 1,000 because I thought that was a good number. So my goal was to be able to be monetized and to be a professional movie critic. It's still crazy to think. I know. With the age of internet and YouTube, anybody can do anything, and it makes it a lot easier to get into these fields. But it's still hard. It was still really hard to get here. So it's really easy for me to just fan off and ignore milestones and achievements, because there's always the next achievement. Like, now I can't wait to get to 10,000, and then, you know, 100,000 becomes 1,000,000 and all of that. Like, calm down and smell the roses, you know? And that's what I'm really doing the past couple days. That's why I didn't make this video yesterday, was I wanted to let it sink in for a day. And I am really grateful. I'm really happy to be able to do this. I know, like I said, a lot of this success comes just because of these few videos, and it's going to be a little bit fleeting, because I know a lot of people are going to leave once they realize that this isn't what they signed up for, because it's happened every time I've had a spike in views. I mean, up until this point, my Willy Wonka video was still my most viewed video. And how often do I do a movie theory? I've done like 5 of those. I just know that, like, that doesn't always necessarily breed sustained success. It's a brief moment. So I understand that, but even so, I take the good out of it and move on. So, I mean, I still hit this milestone. I'm still getting the views, and my channel is growing. I may lose some of that growth, but then it will keep growing from there. So it's all good. I'm really appreciative. I just thank you. I know I'm not great at emoting thanks. It's just something I've never been good at, but I am grateful, and it's a really exciting thing. It really is. Like I said, just wrap your head around it. I am a professional now. $6 a week be damned, I am a professional now. So that's exciting. That is really exciting, and it's a big step. Something that I knew I could achieve, but something that still seemed so impossible at the same time. So thanks for everybody, whether or not you've been here since freaking the Tim Burton video, or you're new here because of the Bo Burnham video, or anywhere in between. We Sing, Barbie, Bible Man. I don't know. Once again, if you are new here and you don't really know where to start with the rest of the stuff, I do have a playlist of my most popular videos, so go ahead and maybe scroll through that, or like I said, First Thoughts if you want to hear more serious thoughts about things, or Simon's Rants, which are a little bit more tightly edited and more constructed well than maybe a First Thoughts. They kind of get rambly. Or if you think that the comedy side of it sounds interesting, where regardless of how good or bad a movie is, I just make fun of it. So don't be offended if I'm making fun of a movie you like. I make fun of all kinds of movies in my reviews and drunk reviews. So I think both of those sound pretty self-explanatory. The review is, like I said, just me reacting to stuff, making fun of it, and then drunk reviews is the same thing, just add alcohol. So yeah, please stick around if any of that sounds interesting to you, and thank you for everybody who's stuck around this long. I really do appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye. I did it.